Dropped down to St. Luke's Coliseum to smoke me an afternoon chunk. It was down to the very last inning, and the usual crowd was drunk. What be the score, I inquired, but that crowd so quickly turned glum. The two batters were retired, and the score was 9-0. Now it looked a bad day for the home team to settle for a tie at best, with only one chance left for victory's dream. The next batter being the last. Now some folks would be satisfied to have a tie on a day like this, with the sun going down in that blue sky. Some would go to their beer in bliss. But the flukes, that's different. The coach squinted like Woody the Great, and unraveling his gnarled fingers, he sent a pinch hitter up to the plate. The umpire adjusted his spectacles. The crowd gasped as if it were one. It was Mojo, the loose joints dealer, who'd been sleeping all day in the sun. Now Mojo stepped into that batter's box. He stood there straight as a tower. He looked out through his mirrored sunglasses that hadn't been looked out through for hours. The pitcher reared back and he fired. Down to 45 feet sailed that ball. Mojo just stood there looking tired, and the umpire, he said nothing at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitches sailed down across 45 feet. Mojo just hitched his britches till the count was full and complete. The pitcher looked in and he got the sign. He gave it his very best case. Mojo just blinked one little eye. "Ball forward," said the ump to first base. "Well, let him go, God bless him," said that coach on down there by the base. And the next batter hit it to bouncer like a grapefruit the shortstop could taste. But Mojo, he's heading for a second. He yells out to the shortstop, "Hey, freeze!" The shortstop looked up for a second, and that grounder went right through his knees. Well, he threw down his Bucky Dent model. He let out a hellacious word, something like fluke, but more frontal, as Mojo starts heading for a third. Over there on the sideline, a dust cloud came into view, took a right turn on the third baseline, straight on down to home plate in blue. That ball came to a stop in the outfield. You could see all its seams at rest. Mojo, he's around in that corner. He's a-putting the scoreless tie to a test. Outfielders converged on that spheroid. The catcher, he braced for his due, and into that primeval sandstorm, face first, the Mojo man flew. I just forgot the next line. Does this happen? Hold on now. Got so into that harmonic, I forgot where I was. Now from somewhere the far side of baseball came the sound of leather on man. Both benches emptied in unison. "You're out," was the voice from the sand. "Well, you're crazy," the coach screamed in anguish as he tore loose his arm from its cast. But that umpire made his decision. He called this ball game over at last. But then Mojo, he says, Mr. Umpire, now don't you be so quick to quit. Before you go calling this game over entire, how about a look at that there catcher's mitt? Yeah, let's see the ball, was the cry of the home team. And that catcher, he stood there so tall. How about looking, he was looking so sheepish, 'cause that glove was holding nothing at all. Well, they searched for the ball in the backstop. They inquired of sidewalk passers-by. They even looked over in Hoboken, in case it crossed the river on the fly. They put old Mojo up on their shoulders. They made him the king for a day. They took him to the barroom and they said, "Hey Mojo man, how you make that ball disappear like a jay?" Oh Mojo, he says, "Boys, one thing I found. If you're going to survive in the woods, when the minute blues start sniffing around, best thing to do is to just eat the goods." Well, Mojo gets up off his bar stool, runs into the porcelain goddess and he pukes. And he coughs up the game ball while the players look on, the astonished St. Luke's flukes. "Well, I'll be a crazy man," said that coach. "You know, I've never seen this in the game plan." And they went to that store book and somebody wrote, "Hello, flounder in the sand." Now whenever they talk about baseball, they remember that old catcher's mitt. They say of old Mojo, he's the greatest of all. He's that fluke that won't never say quit. True story, folks. Thanks so much, everybody. A wonderful audience. Thank you. Thank you, Bob, Robert, for singing with me. My folks, thank you.